talk about your wife.
Yeah, the most important person in my life.
We both met when I was, I think I was like 22, 23, and he was 25. So like early to mid 20s. And so I think that for us, like we were still kind of growing up in a lot of ways.
I was working, I just became a sous chef. It was extremely difficult. We were short staffed here at the club. I was working ridiculous hours. I was going in around like 6 o'clock in the morning and leaving at 2 at night. And at first it was kind of weird. I was looking up all these different techniques of how to talk to women because I was really bad at talking to people.
Really?
Really bad. I was terrible. I had no game, essentially. So I would do this research and understand how to talk to people and get them to engage. So we matched, and I had asked her like weird questions like, would you rather go ice fishing or eat an avocado?
Funny enough, it is would you rather eat an avocado or go ice fishing? So he made this little flip book thing for our like 1-year anniversary. He used like it kind of like I guess manga style art. He was asking a lot of weird questions like, would you rather this or that? And when he asked that, I was like, can I do both? I'm like, I don't know why I would do both, but I don't know. He claims that that's the question that got me hooked, and I let him think that. But that question got me confused, if anything, but certainly really interesting.
When I proposed to her, I was like, would you go ice fishing or would you rather spend the rest of your life with me? And that's kind of cool. I stuttered and made a huge mistake. Like, I was like all over the place with that. But yeah, so our first date, it was essentially just a really good conversation. She was absolutely beautiful when I met her, and I was like, oh my God, I'm out of her league. We were fine, and then we just walked the whole city. Like, it was such a good night. Like, we were just talking and getting to know each other. But I remember us taking the train, and she was taking the opposite train, I was taking another train, walk down the stairwell, and all you see is us looking at each other across the railroad tracks. And I was like, oh my God, this is the woman. This is the person I've been looking for.
With who he was, and like with Geo, it's like what you see is what you get. Like when he says, I like you, or I really care about you, or I want to do this, he means it. For him, it's I love you, you love me. That's it. It's simple, right? Everything else, life is complicated, but loving each other was not. And so I think that's something that I learned later down the line, is that he meant everything that he said, and if he wants to make it work, he would, and he did. That
was important for me to find in a person, and just a good person, right? Like, just finding someone that was gonna be there and just could talk to.
We don't put any of our feelings on the back burner because we don't need to. There are times where he don't text me for like a full day, but like, I know that he's busy, you know, there's an event that he's working, or like he's dealing with his masterchef exam preparation.
You know, I needed someone to be independent so that they weren't waiting for me every night, especially when I was coming home so late every day, and that was important. And someone I could trust. So, and she had all those qualities, and we got to know each other, and you know, we've been together for 9 years at this point, and it's been incredible. I mean, she's been my best friend, my partner, someone that's supported me through all my decisions until this day. I mean,
he's always been someone who is very passionate about his work, really motivated and ambitious. Like, he's probably the most ambitious person I know, but not in a self-centered, you know, selfish way. He's just someone who's always kind of competing with himself and really puts that human potential to the test, which I think is really beautiful. You know, I quickly learned that he was like into Pokémon and RuneScape, and like, I don't know, he'll like learn more and more about like the manga I read, or like the animes that I like, and like unlocking a lot of different things with each other that aren't like shocking secrets, but more of just like, oh cool, like another fun thing to like do or talk to each other about.
You know, my wife helps me. She's an amazing person where
we're able to talk about other things than work, but also we have so many things in common where we'll laugh about jokes, we'll watch the same funny movies, and we could relate to all those things. So that helps a lot.
Why it doesn't have to be complicated, and we can figure it out. And I know that's like kind of, maybe it sounds corny, like the power of love and friendship beats all, but like it's not. It's less about that and more about loving each other is an action and not something you say. You know that I don't like being on camera, and I don't always like talking about myself, but I'm really happy to be sitting here talking about you because you are my favorite person to talk about, my favorite part about life. So I will always have something to say about you, all the good and the silly stories. If there's one reason I will be on camera being recorded for any kind of documentary or a show, it would be for you, because I love you and I know you love me. So thank you, and I'm so excited to see this episode when it comes out.